Hello and welcome to Holistic Wellness and Beauty. I am Taisha and I am a licensed cosmetologist and registered massage practitioner. Today I will be demonstrating the Honey Enzyme Facial. This is one of my favorite facials for guests who are newer to skincare, who are looking for relaxation, those who may have breakouts, or who are also experiencing dehydration. So we're going to first start off with our cleanse. We're going to do 3 cleanses in this facial. Our first cleanse is with cleansing complex, and that has aloe vera as well as salicylic acid. This is one of my favorite cleanses for all age ranges from 5 up to 85. It's a soothing cleanse, but it also helps to penetrate the bacteria that causes breakouts or acne. As you can see, I like to wet my fingers a little bit with water to help emulsify the cleanser. But with this application, a dime to a nickel shape amount is all that is needed for this cleanse. With it being that first cleanse, we want to make sure that we are thorough and making sure that we are cleansing our skin from the neck to the décolleté to the forehead. And we're going to just thoroughly massage that cleanser into the skin, removing all debris. And now we're going to remove our cleanser with a nice warm towel. So soothing. So now we're going into our second cleanse, which is a nice cream cleanser from It's Clinical. This cleanser has a little bit of coconut as well as citrus. I've grown a great appreciation for a creamy cleanse, especially in the fall and winter months when our skin starts to dry out. It just imparts that extra hydration that our skin is sometimes lacking. It goes on kind of like a buttery cream, and this can go on the skin dry as well as wet. So this is a dry cleanse. It can be removed with a cloth and a little bit of hydration directly after with either a hyaluronic acid and or moisturizer. And again, we're just going to massage that and it's just so good. You can see that the skin still looks really nice and hydrated after our second cleanse. It's not looking stripped or dehydrated. Yeah. So now this is my third cleanse. This one is such a treat because it has honey enzymes in it, as well as papaya and pineapple enzymes. And just look at that honey drip. Now, you kind of want to work it. Again, with these cleansers, you don't need a whole bunch. Just wanted to kind of exaggerate that a little bit. You see that honey dripping? So as you begin to work it and warm it up, it will again begin to expand itself, which is really nice. And then I just kind of added some steam to warm up that honey, to accelerate the heating of the honey a little bit. But I'm just working that in my fingers and yes, sweeping it across, all up around, and really get into just the aroma. This cleanse really smells like some fresh honey, and you almost want to eat it, but you don't. Again, we're going to massage that all over our neck and décolleté, our chin, and I'm just kind of working it while I'm steaming. Nice little sidebar here. You can keep or apply the Triactive exfoliant over top of this, and that kind of acts as a nice gommage if you feel like your skin may be a little more sensitized, or even if you just want a lighter but still effective exfoliation. I do it both ways and get really, really good results. But yeah, right now I'm just enjoying the steam and just doing my circular motions. And we're always going to make sure that we work upward when we're cleansing and applying any product to our face, because we don't want we already have gravity working against us. We don't need to help it. So everything is upward. And I'm just taking that time now to enjoy the steam. Next, once that is removed, we're going to go into our exfoliation, and that's what I was talking about. That has that papaya enzymes, microbeads, as well as papaya enzymes. And again, you work this in your hands and it'll start to expand really well. And I still have my steam going there, but steam is, again, not a requirement. So we're going to start to work that, spreading. And the skin is still nice and moist from our cleanses. And make sure that we are spreading it all over our face. And then we're going to begin our circular movements. I like to focus a bit on my chin, because that's where I can start to see the little sebaceous filaments, or even like just oil come out. So I really want to work that into the pores and get that oil out of my skin. And I'm working up my jaw. But you notice I'm just showing it's light movement, light circular motion, because the product is doing the work, not so much your hand. Your hand is your tool, but you don't want to apply so much pressure to your skin that you're, not like that. So we're just going to keep working again in our upward motion. We're going to get up there, make sure, and don't forget the front of your nose, like the whole nose, okay? Because that area right there, that's what get those little black sebaceous filaments in there. And you just want to make sure you work that exfoliation. And you see, it spreads so nicely. This is so soothing, especially when you get up to the forehead. Oh my goodness. Get to those temples. Those spots where you're thinking, you have fingers there, you want to clean that, because those areas get blackheads. So now we look at that. We removed our exfoliation. Looking good. And just reinforce the removal with our sponges again. And it's just that added step. Yeah. Feels great. So this is our active serum spot treatment, overnight sensation. We're going to apply this as an added exfoliation, and I'm just showing you in a dropper. We're going to do a drop per quadrant. Skin is still so nice and moist from the removal of our exfoliation, and so it should spread very evenly. Now you may notice a little bit of a tingle there, especially if you're not exfoliating in a long time, and after a while that sensation dissipates. It just really depends on the condition of your skin. But this has a little bit of vitamin A and sugarcane extract, which really sloughs away that dead skin on the surface, and the complexion just is incredible. You can use this overnight, once or twice per week. And now over top of that, I am applying the hydrating cooling mask, which just smells so lovely. Pot of gold there. So I'm going to just go ahead and take a little bit out for myself, and just showing you how much you really do not need a lot for this. A little bit does go a long way. And I'm just going to go ahead and put it in my little bowl. You see. Even that was still a little too much, and I took a little out. So in light of everything, we don't want to cross-contaminate, because you may share these things at home, and we don't want to continue the skin condition. And so we just want to keep things fresh, and that's why we use a clean vessel. And so I like to start, and look at that brush. I got this brush. It's a nice little paint brush that I found at my local craft store, high quality brush. To apply this mask. And just like how you are painting, you see how much a little bit goes a long way. Just trying to remind myself my direction. But a little bit goes a long way, and you just want to keep that contact and work the mask into the skin. And I didn't really discuss the ingredients in here, but it has some great hydration, a little bit of some hyaluronic acid, glycerin, a little bit of rosemary. So it's still going to go in there and work, still working at the same time while hydrating, just to kill unnecessary bacteria within the pores. And this feels so incredible. Glowing. And look at that. See, I got extra product. So what I'm going to do now is work it on down. So we got the chin, the neck, and we also have the décolleté. So we're going to work the remainder of what's in that bowl on the rest of our skin, because we do not, I repeat, we do not want to waste products ever. And the skin on your décolleté, as well as your neck and your chin, are similar to that of the skin of your face. So that's why you see there have a little breakout. We can break out all over, and exfoliating the entire body and the face is important. So when you got a little bit of extra facial product, work it on down, but to be mindful of your usage. That's a note to self as well. So we're going to go ahead and let that process on the skin. If you're at home, I don't know, maybe it's time to go sip a glass of wine, lay back, read a chapter of your book. If you're on my table, you're getting a nice hand and arm massage. All right, and so now we're removing our nice and hydrating mask. And I must have went and laid on the table, because you can see how relaxed my eyes are. I was so relaxed. And now all that fresh air is hitting my clean skin. And I'm going to rebalance my pH by applying a little bit of toner with the copper firming mist. Amazing. Pro Heal Serum is my favorite, the best. Vitamin C, brightens their skin up. Yes. So now again, we're putting a drop per quadrant. Forehead, cheek, chin. And then work it, spread it. And I was a little liberal with my drops, but hey, this is like a facial treatment. And next we're doing some HydroCool, which has hyaluronic acid as well as a little bit of rosemary in there. That hyaluronic is going to absorb the moisture from the air to keep your skin nice and hydrated throughout the day and evening. Because this is a nighttime routine, we want to say the evening. And I spread that. That was about 2 to 3 pumps, and that spreads very well across the entirety of my face. And you cannot, I repeat, you cannot forget those eyes. We use a lot of blue light, and we're not sleeping as much as normal, so we want to always have a nice under eye cream. And I use my ring finger to apply because that finger has the least amount of pressure of all the fingers on my hand. And we work that around the orbital bones and very gently. And then I like to do a little bit of pressure point massage on the eyebrows afterward because it's just so soothing. You just don't recognize the amount of pressure that is on the eyes because we use them so much. And it's just important that we take care of ourselves because we work so hard for ourselves. Next, SPF. Did you think I would forget about my BFF? Heck no. Everybody, and I repeat, everyone needs SPF. I know that it can be a little intimidating because of the cast. You don't want to look like you've been playing in chalk or powder in your face. But what SPF does is help to protect your skin from those rays that are in the sun. And a lot of times you notice that your black marks come out a little bit more after you've been in sunlight. And that's largely due to not using your SPF protection because the sun will bring out those melanocytes, which is melanin discoloration, comes up to the surface, and you just want to just keep yourself protected from the sun. And that's our finished product. And I hope you enjoyed the Honey Enzyme Facial. Thank you. Book your appointment with HydroFacial with Holistic Wellness and Beauty.